Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great and very, very rare motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, I've heard about these. I've never had the chance to shoot one. These were a very limited production run. In fact, there's only one other one of these for sale in the country right now, and it's $15,000 higher than ours. Today, we're going to look at a 2007 Dynamax Isata Touring Sedan F Series. The model number is a 312IE. 31 feet long, one slide out, and yes, folks, your ears aren't fooling you. If you can hear it, that is a Powerstroke turbo diesel. You can call this a Super C. I technically call it a Class B+, but it's a beast, is the best way to describe it. It has 77,000 miles, beautiful condition. Diesel generator. If you could put it in a 31-foot motorhome in 2007, this RV's got it. Very, very rare. Like I said, I've spent almost an hour and a half on the internet researching this unit, trying to find another one for sale. These were such a limited production run that there's not even a brochure available online for an F Series. Not an E Series, but an F Series. The difference is, this is built on an F550 chassis instead of an E chassis. F's chassis, of course, is a commercial truck chassis. E is a commercial van chassis. This is heavier duty than the E Series. Got the Dyna Ride air suspension, just like a big diesel bus has got. Got a 10,000 pound towing capacity. Got a 325 horsepower Powerstroke turbo diesel, 560 pound-feet of torque. 5-stage full body paint, full fiberglass roof. Folks, in 2007, this unit MSRP was $178 grand. Wholesale book, and you're not going to find many dealers that actually show you the wholesale NADA. What I'm going to in a little bit is over $63,000. I've got this unit checked out, ready to go, with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty for thousands under wholesale book. Get online, folks. The only other one of these you're going to find is in Albuquerque, New Mexico for 75 grand. And it's not as nice as this, and it doesn't come with all the benefits this one does. Got heavy-duty Michelin tires, got the Alcoa wheels, not the wheel covers, slide-out topper, awning, 5,500 watt Cummins Onan Diesel Generator. So it's not a propane generator like you see in a lot of motorhomes. This is a 5-stage automotive style paint process, just like they use on the Mercedes-Benz. It is a low maintenance fiberglass roof, seamless. I mean, folks, this thing is a bad boy, no other way to describe it. Got a great floor plan on the inside. Kind of reminds you of an Airstream, the floor plan, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Got a crank out awning. Got an R30 installation factor. Outside entertainment center. And you can adjust that air ride suspension from the inside, which is really a cool feature to have. Folks, this is for somebody that's wanting to tow a lot of weight and not have to drive a big Class A. I mean, 31 foot's perfect size. State parks and older campgrounds. It's got leveling jacks. It's got a King Dome power satellite system. It's got it all, folks. Got the frameless outside windows, so you've got less maintenance and less upkeep. That fiberglass roof. Let's look inside. Got the power steps. You know, Dynamax, folks, is they don't build a cheap RV. I've had the privilege of shooting videos on several Dynamaxes over the years, and let me tell you, I haven't seen one yet that was a cheaply built one. Quiet diesel generator, 299 hours on it. Just like the diesel motor, you'll virtually never wear that out. Got the leather front captain's chairs that look great. No check engine lights. 77,706 miles to be exact. Got the touchscreen navigation and backup camera system. Got the uplifter switches. Dash air and heat works great. Power windows, power locks, got the Berber carpet. It's a good looking rig, folks. I mean, this is a heavy duty rig. I mean, you look at it this way. You've all seen F350 dualies, 1-ton dualies hauling 45-foot fifth wheels. Well, folks, this is an F550. So this is a almost a 2-ton chassis instead of a 1-ton. Definitely heavy duty, and it's aerodynamic because it doesn't have that cab over sticking out over the hood. You've got less leak issues because you don't have that cab over, and you get better fuel mileage because you're more aerodynamic. And it's got dual fuel tanks, so you can really go a long distance in this thing before you have to fill it up. And what I was talking about, folks, it does remind me of an Airstream because of the floor plan. It's got a very unusual floor plan that you usually only see in the older Airstreams. It's got the twin beds with the bathroom right behind it. It's got the rounded ceiling. Just the floor plan and the rounded ceiling alone reminds me of being inside an Airstream. It's even got the hideaway cabinet hardware, just like the Airstream has. These are real hardwood floors in the kitchen and the bathroom from the factory. This isn't laminate. This isn't linoleum. Real hardwood floors like you put in your own home. These are all solid wood cabinets. Sony Electronics home theater system. Corian DuPont Corian Countertops are real deal. Got the badge right there. And this is just how it came in, folks. You can see from the sink we hadn't even cleaned it yet. I wanted to get this online for this weekend because this thing's so unusual that this thing's going to sell quickly. Table booth makes a bed. You've got tons of space here to put an air mattress if you wanted to sleep a couple of extra. Of course, you've got your DVD receiver. You've got the Kingdom satellite system, the Power Auto Track system. I mean, everything in this RV, folks, is top of the line all the way. Got the padded headliner to help insulate it, reduce road noise and vibrations. Got an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer that's clean, in great shape, works great. This is a 31 foot, but it's got dual ducted airs. So, I mean, with that R30 insulation, that dual ducted airs, folks, you can hang meat in this thing when you got both those airs going in the middle of summertime. And it's insulated so that you can use it in the wintertime as well. It's a 4 seasons motorhome. You've got a dual eye stovetop, microwave convection oven combo. You can bake in there. Slide out pantry. Like I said, you don't hardly see this floor plan anymore. You've got double twin beds here in the back. You've got a TV on one of the beds, and it is on a swivel, so you can swivel it out so both people can watch it. And I'm going to go ahead, because I know somebody's going to ask me, well, can you take all this out and put a queen bed in? You can, folks, but if you do that, you're going to have to you're going to have to crawl over the bed to get to the bathroom. Because I ran into this before back when we sold Airstreams. You cannot take this out without making it very difficult to get to the rear bathroom. And be honest with you, most people, once they use this, they prefer it. Because these are nice long beds. I'm 6'4", I can lay down flat in them, no problem. To me, in this small motorhome, this makes more sense than a queen bed. That's what I'm getting at. You got a rear bathroom, upgrade China RV toilet, stand-up shower, all fiberglass surround, so you don't have to worry about getting water everywhere. Look how thick the rear wall is in this. I mean, this is a well-made motorhome. A couple of light bulbs out, which we're going to replace. This is just how it came in, folks. We haven't run it through service or anything. I just wanted to get this online. 1,000-watt Xantrix inverter, so you can run a lot of your appliances. If you didn't want to run that diesel generator, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Corian vanity top back here. I mean, folks, this is a bad boy. You know, they got the all upgrade fantastic vent fans for maximum ventilation. You're going to be impressed. It's got the outside storage of many Class A's. It's got the towing capacity of most Class A motorhomes. in a Class B plus chassis. Now, I know some of you may call this a Class C, but this is technically a B plus because it doesn't have that cab over. But you can call it a Super C, you can call it a Super B plus, whatever it is. Folks, if you need to haul a lot of weight, if you need something that you want to keep for 15 or 20 years, pass down to the kids or the grandkids, this is your motorhome right here. That diesel motor, that diesel, that F550 diesel chassis, the torque shift transmission, the diesel generator, you'll never wear this machine out, folks. You take care of it, you keep it serviced, fix any repairs that may pop up over the years. This thing will last you as long as you want to keep it. In other words, folks, the 2018 gas burners will be in the junkyard, and if you take care of this one, it'll still be on the road taking care of you. I mean, this is certainly a heck of a rig. Now, folks, I want you to get online like I did and try to find another one of these. There's one other one in the country for 75 grand firm. They had it originally 85 grand. It had 10,000 less miles, but 10,000 miles less on a diesel is nothing, and it was 75 grand firm. All right, folks. Now I'm going to show you something that dealers aren't going to show you. The actual wholesale value. And you can't get online and go to the NADAguides.com, the free version, and get a wholesale guide. You have to pay for that. And us as dealers and banks use the paid version of the NADA anyway, not the free version, because the paid version is way more accurate. If it wasn't, then why would why would anybody ever pay for it? They just use the online version. So let me put it to you this way, folks. Right now, a dealer is going to pay around wholesale value for this thing, $63,000. Suggested list new, $178,000. That's not including any extra options that were at standard. And folks, I would normally tell you what was standard and what was optional, but like I said earlier, they made so few of these because they were so expensive that they didn't even bother to print a brochure out for an 07 F-Series. And if one of you happens to find one online, please email me the link, folks. I'd really appreciate it, because I looked and looked everywhere. In average retail, $81,000. Like I said, if you're looking for a motorhome like this and you buy one somewhere else, well, it's obvious you overpaid, because I've got the guaranteed lowest price 2007 3112 Isata F-Series in the country with a diesel. $59,900 includes a warranty, includes an inspection that will be completed after purchase. We go through a very extensive major systems check. Strongly recommend that you call ahead and get a copy of that list. And all those systems, folks, when you pick it up, will be functioning. No matter what we have to spend on it, we're going to spend it on it to make it pass that inspection. We're not going to charge you an extra dime for that, folks. The price is $59,900 with that inspection, with that 90-day nationwide limited warranty. Also includes a personal one-on-one walkthrough. I like the little LED lights on the bottom too. A personal one-on-one walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out after it's been through service. He'll show you everything about it, how to operate it, what everything does, give you some tips and pointers. Really, really informative. I've got some great guys right now. They're very experienced, and they'll go over this thing with you, spend some time with you going over it. And if you've never owned one before, definitely that's the option I would recommend, option A, just for that walkthrough alone. All that's included, folks, plus a year of free camping up to 21 nights, 7 nights at a time at select campgrounds nationwide. Contact us for details and restrictions. Also included, $59,900. That's $3,000 under wholesale NADA. And folks, I know what you're going to say. Why don't I just take this thing to the auction and get $63,000 for it, and I'll have to fool with retailing it and just sell it to another dealer? Well, I don't work that way, folks. The reason we got this thing is we bought 8 motorhomes from the same RV dealer that was in financial trouble, needed to liquidate some assets to get them through the off season, and basically made him throw this in at a ridiculously low price. And And so we and got it, you know, because we bought those other 8 RVs. Normally, I would have to pay $63,000 or more for this RV, bring it back, and make profit on that. But, you know, this one right here, I don't operate that way, folks. I don't buy and sell my RVs out of the NADA or the book value. I buy and sell RVs out of what the market value is, what they're bringing online. And if I can't beat everybody's prices, if I can't buy something that I can resell, make a little bit of money on, and beat everybody else's prices, I'm not going to fool with it, folks, because we check all that before we buy anything. And that's exactly what we did with this, folks. You know, we don't get rich on every one of these RVs we sell. We've been in business for 50 years. We don't have the overhead other dealers have, where they have mortgages and they have to floor plan their inventory. In other words, the bank owns the inventory and charges them interest, and they pay the bank off when they sell the inventory. We don't operate like that, folks. We operate, everything we buy with cash. And because we don't have mortgages, we don't have bills, we don't have credit card bills, you know, we operate on our own money. That allows us to be able to sell these RVs at a lower price to you because we don't have the overhead. When you go to these corporate dealers, folks, that spend millions of dollars a year on NASCAR and college football bowl games and multi-million-dollar showrooms and 200 and 300 locations nationwide, their overhead is astronomical. It's 5-6 times per unit higher than ours. That's why their prices are so much higher, folks. Plus, unlike most other RV dealers, folks, we don't charge you any extra fees. You go to pretty much any RV dealer, you make a deal, the price is going to be higher because of their higher overhead. It's basic economics. Higher overhead, the higher the price has to be. And they're going to hit you up with thousands of dollars in prep fees and dock fees and freight fees and acquisition fees, corporate fees and franchise fees. And they come up with different names for them every year. I'm going to tell you a secret. They hate it when I tell you this, folks, because they've lost business over this. All those fees that they charge you are 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or even a brand new RV. And of course, why somebody would go spend $178,000, and this is back in 2007, not 2018 prices, for a motorhome that you can buy today for $59,900 in this condition is beyond me. I mean, basically, when whoever bought this thing new in 2007, when they drove it off the new Dynamax dealer's RV lot, as soon as they drove it across the line and got onto the street, it became a used RV. They lost enough on that motorhome right then and there to pay for this one free and clear, and just what they lost in depreciation. Doesn't make sense. It's like you know, people say you always lose money on used cars, and you do, or new cars, and you do. It's like a new car times about 10. So, and believe me, folks, I have to deal with it all the time. People go to Rip-Off World, buy these new campers, new motor homes. They come in here wanting to trade them in when they're 1 or 2 years old. They still owe what I can buy, what somebody online can buy a brand new 2018 for, and I see it all the time. Folks, this is something you're not going to find at your neighborhood RV dealer. There's only one other one for sale in the country right now, as of today, and it's $15,000 higher firm, and it doesn't include a warranty, doesn't include an inspection. It's a private seller. You buy from a private seller, folks. Fridge couldn't work, generator may not function, air may not function. You've got no recourse. It could have a salvage title, folks, and if you don't pull a Carfax on it, buying from a private seller, you've got no recourse. That's why people like to buy from dealers, because we're all bonded, licensed, and insured, or we should be. I know we are, and you're guaranteed all that stuff. So, checked out, ready to go, $59,900. Option A includes the warranty, inspection, free camping, includes a walkthrough demonstration, starter kit, temporary tag, and more, which you don't get that from an individual when you buy for sale by owner. So why pay more for less services? Or we do have option B, which is we will discount this unit. I mean, we're already $3,000 under wholesale, but if you want to come take this motor home just like it sits, no inspection, no warranty, no walkthrough demonstration, just basically buy it the same way we did, buying it as is, we will discount this unit because that option saves us time and money, which we pass along to you because we don't have to pay a tech to check it out. We don't have to pay a tech to do a walkthrough. We don't have to pay the warranty company to put a warranty on it. So as long as you understand that option B is just like buying from a for sale by owner, and that you lose all those extra services, the advantages you get from buying from a dealer, then we'll be happy to sell it to you at option B. And if you want a haggle-free price on option B, contact our sales department. They'll tell you what it is. You don't have to make the decision on what option you want to take. We don't take offers either, by the way. There's no option C, D, or E, or anything like that. It's A and B, folks. One or the other, take it or leave it. And I hate to be that way, but you've got to understand, used RV inventory is half what it was a year and a half ago. RVs are bringing a premium. They're going up. Even for me to buy them, they have shot up just substantially in the last 18 months, and it's because of the economy. Economy's good. People are buying motorhomes, used motorhomes. I couldn't afford to buy them 2 or 3 years ago. They don't make a used RV factory that you can call and order 10 of these and 12 of those, etc. There's only a certain amount of used RVs for sale on the market at any time, and when they're gone, they're gone. So right now it's half what it used to be as far as amount of used RVs for sale. And if you don't believe me, you can get on RV Trader, eBay, and look how many of these things are listed for sale, and it's way lower than it was last year, because I keep up with this every day because that's my business. And of course, supply and demand, when there's less supply and a higher demand, that means prices go up. And the fact that you can buy this one for $3,000 under wholesale in this nice of condition is something that you're not going to find every day, not even for me. Generally, this would be a $70,000, $75,000 motorhome, but I got a good deal on it, so I'm passing it along. $59.9 option A, or contact us for an option B price. They're all haggle-free, firm. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, if you're financing it, which if you want to finance it, this thing will finance. Definitely, the value's definitely there. You're just going to have about 10% down. That's the bank's rules, not mine. Cash or trade equity, and of course, approved credit. Nationwide deliveries available, and extended warranties are also available. I mean, folks, I've got this thing on the front line. It's the first motorhome you see when you drive into our main entrance. It's not going to last long, and you may never find another deal like this again. Anytime you can buy something with a warranty, checked out, ready to go for thousands under dealer cost, there's no way in the world you can go wrong. I mean, this is a deal that somebody is going to travel to get. I mean, this is a deal. If you have to jump on a plane and fly 2,500 miles to get here, this deal is worth that. If you've got to drive from Canada or fly down from Canada and take this thing across the border and pay taxes, it's worth it. It's that kind of deal, folks. And you're certainly welcome if you buy. In other words, if you buy this same motorhome somewhere else, I can guarantee you're paying a lot more than this one is. Plus, we don't have any surprises, no games, gimmicks, no commissioned salespeople, no haggling. We're the simplest, easiest, and stress-free place to buy a used RV from, I guarantee it. So give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Our website's parkway-rvcenter.com. You can apply for financing there. You can look at our inventory there. We've got the largest in-stock inventory of used RVs of any dealership within a 500-mile radius, folks. We've got the best prices. That's why we've been in business for 50 years, because trust me, in this highly competitive business with literally thousands of used RV dealers on the internet selling their inventory, if you don't have the lowest or some of the lowest prices on the internet, you certainly aren't going to be in business for 50 years, and you're certainly not going to be selling 500 to 600 used units a year like we do if you don't have the best prices. So check us out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try to post videos every single day. And with our buying power, folks, we buy these things and get stuff that even the big dealers can't get, like this one right here, folks. I guarantee you, like I said, you're going to find one other one on the internet as of today. These things are hard to find, especially for under wholesale book. You know, I could just as easily ask $75,000 for this thing and sell it just as quickly as I'm selling it for $59,900, but that's not how we operate, folks. We have a set markup, that's why our prices are firm, and we stick to that. Thank you again for watching, folks. If you have any questions, call us. You can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. We're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. If you want to call ahead, make an appointment, be here on time. We'll have the unit plugged into power, have the generator running, have everything on. You can do your own inspection of it and decide then if you want to do option A or B. But please keep in mind, I don't mean this in a negative way, but I don't care how far away you're coming. The price is $59,900 if you want those services, or the option B price they give you is a price. It doesn't matter to us if you live 2,000 miles away or 2 miles away. The price is the same for everyone. You know, we don't hold anything without a deposit. If you're coming any distance at all, you want to call ahead, make sure it's still here, and strongly consider, if you're a serious buyer, leaving a deposit on it, because I promise you it's every bit as nice as you see in the video, if not nicer. And with 150 to 170 used RVs in stock, folks, it's not a wasted trip. I very few people come here in person and don't see something they want to buy. I can pretty much promise you that. So come check us out, meet us, see our operation, shake our hands. You know, we like to do business the old-fashioned way, handshake to handshake. That's the way we've been doing it for 50 years, folks. 3 generations, family owned and operated since 1968. Folks, Parkway RV Center is a place we've always been here for you, and we always will be. Thank you again for watching. Don't let this one get away. Hope to see you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.